morning, everyone. Thank you so much for joining with us today. I am Poonam Mukherjee from the marketing team of Lystloc, and I am delighted to welcome you all to Lystloc's live webinar on the future of HR tech, smart attendance, real-time tracking, and payroll. So before we dive into the topic, I would just like to briefly share with you why we chose this topic this time. So, post COVID, many companies have adopted hybrid and remote work models, making workforce management more complex in recent times. And alongside with remote teams, managing field employees has also become challenging in this recent times. So businesses need smarter solutions, smarter ways to track attendance, boost productivity, and improve communications across team. So we felt that this is high time we go beyond the manual traditional HR processes and embrace the advanced technologies, the smarter ways to manage your field teams and your remote and hybrid teams efficiently. So based on this, we have set the agenda for this webinar. We will be discussing the changing landscape of HR technologies, how the recent advanced HR technologies are reshaping traditional HR functions. We will be identifying the challenges in managing remote and field teams, and we will be also sharing the practical solutions of of the HR technologies, how to address the challenges, and we'll also have our customer with us to support all this, who will be sharing their insight and will be sharing how our practical solutions have helped them to address those challenges. And you might have any questions during the webinar. I would request you all to hold on to that questions, and at the end in the Q&A session we will be addressing all. So, without dealing much further, I will introduce you to our guest speaker for the day, Ms. Bhavna Singh. She is the Human Resource Manager of Meyer Sandfield India Limited. She brings a wealth of knowledge in HR management, and today she's with us. She will be sharing her valuable insights with us. So, over to you, Bhavna.
Thank you so much, Poonam, and good morning to everyone. I'm truly honored to be a part of this webinar today. My name is Bhavna Singh Chahar, and I bring with me around 20 years of experience in human resource management. I began my career with Nokia in 2005. That time, telecom was just booming, and we didn't have around 20 years we didn't have this tracking system, though we introduced the mobile and internet was already everywhere around
तो
global
आपको डेट
globally.
नहीं पूछा होगा, इंटीमेट किया होगा, अब करना है करके।
So okay, fine.
Yes,
So I
Bhavna,
was,
you can
yeah,
continue.
I was started my career with Nokia. I was working in the administrative department as an executive at the time when the telecom sector was booming. Over the years, I witnessed a remarkable transformation in how we manage field operations and HR process. Earlier, we faced several challenges, like 20 years back, if I may say, or may I in case 10 years back also before, you know, COVID. We faced several challenges, especially in tracking field attendance accurately, and there were often, discrepancies during salary processing. However, with the starting like the introduction of the cloud-based management, cloud-based solutions, and smart application, it has become much easier now to monitor attendance, track field staff, and ensure timely and accurate payroll, all of which have significantly enhanced operational efficiency. So I'm looking forward to learning and sharing more during this session, and thank you once again for having me over here. I'm going to be just speaking about the basic outline that HR technology has evolved rapidly, shifting from manual process to automated digital solutions. Cloud-based platforms now streamline everything from recruitment to payroll. AI and data analytics help in making more smarter data-driven SR decisions. And mobile applications make field staff tracking and attendance more accurate and efficient. Overall, HR tech today empowers organization to be more agile, transparent, and employee focused. And as we say that, traditional HR processes have shifted significantly with automation, asking over routine tasks like payroll and leave management, reducing error and saving time. Employees' data and performance tracking are now digital and real time, enabling quicker improvement. Hiring has become more efficient with AI based tools replacing manual screening, real time analytical reports, faster strategic decision making. Additionally, the rise of mobile first, like cloud based HR solutions, is meeting with the growing need of accessibility, especially for remote and field teams. The shift towards remote and hybrid work models, the rise of globally distributed team, and the growing demand for automation are key forces reshaping HR technology. These challenges, the changes and the changes are and the challenges are driving the need for more agile, scalable and tech-driven solution to enhance efficiency and the collaborations and the competitiveness in today's dynamic work work environment. Meanwhile, the managing the remote and field teams comes with several challenges. Communications become a major hurdle when employees are not physically present, often leading to misunderstanding or delays. Attendance tracking is another concern these days. I mean, earlier it was, but now manual method like manual method like team sheets can be unreliable, affecting payroll accuracy since it depends on verified work hours. Uh, Additionally, limited visibility, into daily activities, making it difficult to assess performance. To ensure accountability, remote employees may have struggled with engagement and productivity. You know, so feeling disconnected or demotivated over the time. Lastly, without proper system ensuring safety, compliances across locations can become more complex and risky. One of the example I can share it with you. While I was working with Nokia, and Nokia, we have around 75% of employees are field employees. And that time what used to happen, we didn't have this tracking system. So moreover, what our engineers used to do, they'll go, they visit the site where the towers were there, they used to share their lat long. And that time we had this earth google, so we used to share their lat long. And after sharing that lat long, the concerned employees, how much time he had actually spent on that particular site, and when did he came back to his home, it was very, not very easy to track. So what used to happen, we used to deduct his half day salary. Sometimes we're not able to track him. He said, no ma'am, I was there at site. So it was a lot of disappointment, and we end up, doing the deduction of salaries. So yes, that problem was there. It was faced by me, and I'm pretty sure by many HR even today. Some of the companies are not into more, AI based solutions, but yes, it is required. This is today's scenario. I must say the management, in case if it's there like listening, we HR really need this, tracking solutions when it related to field or hybrid, specifically hybrid. Like after post COVID, this hybrid solutions are there on rise. So yes, this is all from my side, and over to you, Puna. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Bhavna. Thank you so much for joining with us today and sharing your valuable insight. We are truly honored to have you today with us. Um, Now that we have successfully identified the challenges, right? So we will be moving on to the solutions, and that brings me to our next guest speaker, is Ms. Saranya Ravi Shankar. She is the director of sales at Lystloc. She has an extensive experience in this field, and today she will be discussing how businesses can use advanced HR technologies for streamlining their operations. Over to you, Saranya.
Thank you. Thank you, Poonam. Thank you, Bhavna, for bringing your experience to our table to address the challenges that you face on a day-to-day basis, right? It is not something easy. So, I'm Saranya. I lead the sales team with Lystloc as Director of Sales. And being in this industry with handling so many field teams, understanding myself as a manager being and the pain points, whatever they are facing. So, Lystloc is a great a tool which can solve all those issues. So my role is basically to understand the pain points or challenges which every organization basically face and provide them the challenges and solutions. I mean solutions for the challenges, right? So this log is there over 8 years, and we have extensively served over 15,000 users are using it every day, and over 3,000 local customers. So being said that, and understanding the challenges, right? So I just wanted to show you in the next slide. So what can be the immediate solution that basically we can, help in to provide in terms of addressing those challenges. So considering the attendance challenges, like rightly Bhavna mentioned, like you can always have a smart attendance system in place, like something your biometric authentication, like a fingerprint or a facial recognition, that can be one of the solution, and mobile-based check-ins for remote and field workers. And there is something which you can use as a geolocation-based attendance, right? And what is the benefit that you're going to get out of it is like obviously your automated shifts, and you can plan their days, basically day wise or a week wise or even a monthly kind of automated shift. You can basically have it, and you can have a real time monitoring with no time theft and errors. And it is basically a easy access to attendance data as well. So you don't have to manually go and update the data with your Excel sheets, or checking with the employees on a day-to-day basis. So everything you get by end of the day as a report to you, right? And talking about the next slide, Punam, can you move to the next slide? Punam? Yes. Thank you. So real-time tracking. Real-time tracking is something which is very, very important, which can empower the managers or the leaders who is driving the sales team or a field team with the live data. So key features which I wanted to highlight here is GPS-based location tracking for your field team. And it is completely mobile enabled. It can be a real-time reporting as well. So which can be integrated with your task management tools and the calendar. So what is the benefit that you're going to get out of it? So you can track the productivity, you can have the status, you can have the activities real time. So you don't have to wait for your field team to come and report you by end of the day or end of the week or anything like that. You get all the updates real time, and you get a transparent monitoring to improve their accountability and instant issue resolution and support for on-field teams. So you don't have to wait for end of the day to identify what has gone wrong and how to fix all those issues, right? When you're going to get everything live, which is going to be the authenticated information, which is GPS enabled and which is going to be mobile enabled, so that they are going to do it instantly, where the manager will get the notification. And it's also going to have the integration with whatever management tools that you're going to have in place. And also their calendars can be integrated, so that there's no chance where people can miss out on their appointments or their meetings. And also you get the update instantly. And moving on to our next slide, which talks about the payroll management. I completely understand from Bhavna, payroll, doing a payroll management is really, really a pain, I would say. Every time you have to manage their permissions, their appointments, calculating their reimbursement, the number of days present and absent, if anything goes wrong, and again, you have to, do the payroll one more time. So it's really a painful process, right? And if you have a multiple location, of course, it's going to be a great pay. And the varying pay structures and different tax laws, compliance, and all those things. So the solution that we can look into is the automated payroll calculation based on the attendance and the hours worked, and a cloud-based system which can give you the accurate information and on-time payments which can be scheduled. And of course, it will be with the compliance with local tax regulation and labor laws. So the benefit that you get out of it is no manual errors or delays, secure and scalable payroll solution, and easy to access to payroll history as well. So these are the three solutions that I can propose to the challenges that as a HR person that faces in the industry. Moving on to our next slide. So, all right. So, being said that, we have seen a HR talking about her day-to-day challenges and pain points, which is very common across all the industries, right? And I told you the solution as well. So, where you can find the solution is basically from Lystloc. So, Lystloc is something like all the solutions that I discussed with you about your real-time tracking, your appointments, meetings, and also your payroll and everything. We bring to you in the mobile applications. We are present in both Android and iOS. So we have mobile-based applications which will give you a real-time intelligence. It's not just only the tracking, right? You get all the informations like what is the duration, work duration that a particular employee has done on a daily basis, what is the total kilometer he or she has traveled, how many appointments they have done, what is the outcome of those meetings which has already happened, and you can access to the history, you can access the payroll, you can do the reimbursement and whatnot. So when you're looking for a complete business solutions, Lystloc can offer that to you basically. And we have the integration, which can actually work with all the other management software that you have in place. So, Poonam, yes. So being said that, before moving on to our next speaker, Bernali, I just wanted to quickly highlight few things here. So being said that, we discuss about the challenges that's happening on a HR life day to day, on a day to day basis, right? With the field employees or the hybrid model or whatever they have, the people in the system. This law can basically give up the solution. It's a mobile application where it brings you everything that you need as a business application. So, and also I wanted to introduce you to Ms. Bernali because I told about the solution and everything, but I want you guys to also to hear from our customer who's using this Lystloc as their mobile application for few years and addressing those challenges. So I want Ms. Bernali to add her valuable, feedback to us and her experience on how she has effectively used our platform. Over to you, Ms. Bernali, and I'm happy to have you with us.
Thank you, entire Lystloc team, Sarana ma'am, Poonam Mukherjee, Bhavna Singh, and I'm really thankful with the Lystloc. And I don't know how could I explain my entire journey with the Lystloc because I joined in Cherry Agencies Private Limited last year, 2024, 2nd May. So once I joined, I saw there were like lots of things what we can do because we are sales marketing employee, and whenever you will go through our website Cherry Agencies Private Limited. So we are India's largest distribution company, and gladly I can say, like we means whatever the company based on the tire industry, uh, no one company is there who can like compete with us. And mostly I want to share with you about the sales marketing employees tracking, live tracking, entire report. Especially Lystloc is giving me three kind of report. That is 173 and 157, 108. 108 is kind of PDF format where if any employee is asking, I want to see where I went yesterday, what was my work, what are the locations, so they can read. Okay. And if they want to means they want the Excel data report, so that is also Lystlog is giving. And especially I want to discuss with that particular what we are working regular basis 157. So here most important point is absent, present, and last next is total how many check in check out they have done, means how many customers they meet, means we can't see them, neither by video calls or nothing, but I can see it here. I can see them, which customer, which location. Sometimes people means once I have given them the access, like they can update the latitude, longitude from their own end. So after that, we recognize some people are misusing it, which is not correct for the company. But here, once I came and I joined and I changes, obviously support of the entire Lystloc team and especially Shangita ma'am. After her suggestion, once I made the changes, I have seen there are multiple changes in the Lystloc attendance. And particular, this is the one point attendance by which I can prepare the performance report as well, which is very, very, very important to the entire company. Because nowadays we all know company is checking the ability of the employees, working ability, intelligence, and uh, these reports, especially 157, it's giving me the potential of the employee, how much they are supporting to the company, how. Because once I am checking the point working hours between first customer check in to last customer check out, it is clearly giving the indication whatever hour as per the policy working hour, so how much they have completed. If it is not based on the policy directly, it's coming to the path of half day. Okay. And once the as per the policy, like 9 hours, as for example I'm taking 9 hours, so that employee is comes under the full day present. Okay. But earlier, like, it is really really giving me very good point. And along with that, sometimes there will be lots of question how we can understand, like, which what are the customers they went in that particular excel sheet where we are getting details report of the employee. There we can see clearly what are the location, check-in location, check-out location, login location, log-out location, time with the date, and remarks point and image also options is there, by which we can understand whether that employee really attend that particular customer or not. So it's a really really supportive me this excel sheet report, which I am getting on time, not on time, before time I am getting. So whenever I want after 6 o'clock, I can start my work from any. So this report is really really appreciable report. And uh, once I already simplify these attendance, next I came for the another report which is based on the users you can say visit, based on the customers availability. So Lystloc team has supported me and given me one another, that is JCC 218. By that particular report we can definitely generate the what exactly, like, suppose A is the employee and he has visited yesterday total 7 customers, but we can see over there each and every customer how much time they spent, which is mostly requirement of us. And if it is based on the user, if I'm saying, then each user how much time spending with the each dealer or each customers or each distributors, that is also I can get it. So thank you once again, entire Lystloc team. Like, whenever and I want any support, Lystloc is there. I and especially mostly most important point what I want to inform you guys, like some other company has seen, miss I have seen they are asking us for the raise the ticket, mail us. Okay, they don't have any single problem. If I am really busy, if I am giving my issues in by WhatsApp, so within one moment it's solving. Like, I want to tell you, like, just 2 days back one information, with some error it was coming. So once I shared that error message, within 10 minutes, that problem has been solved. Like this way, our Lystloc team is supporting me each and everywhere, not only me, entire Cherry agency's employees to complete their work, to complete their target, to achieve their performance goals everywhere. So lots of thank you, Lystloc.
Thank you so much, Ms. Bernali. We really appreciate your feedback, and we will continue to do the great support um, as usual. And thank you so much for taking time and joining us today. Yes, now we'll be happy to answer any questions if you guys have any questions. Hi, Satish. So, yes, Mr. Satish Model. Do you have any questions? We'll be happy to answer them for you. Can track the real time of employee, those who are a field job. Yes, you can track your field employees on a real time, as well as our platform fetches the location for every 15 seconds and it keeps updating. We also have an option to play the route so you can see from which place to which place your employee has traveled, and you will also get the informations like total kilometers traveled. You can see the number of appointments. You can also see the total duration of working hours. You can also see the idle time, which is basically the waiting time of your field employees, and you will also get the informations like the location address along with the time, date, and also the mobile battery percentage will be there. And you will also have the access to the history. Like you can, for example, if I'm going to be your employee, you can see where I have traveled for today. You want to see my yesterday's performance, you can see that. So you can basically, get all those informations. I hope I answered your question, Satish Modi. Yeah, hi Steve. For distribution business model, is there is a way to always link actual sales performance of sales teams to the Listlock solution? So for this, Steve, we wanted to get a few more information from your end in detail, where I will connect with you, like what is the actual performance, or you have any kind of a system currently in place, like how you track and all those things. We do also provide integration and everything, but I need to basically check with you. So I would love to connect with you one on one. So my team will probably reach out to you and schedule a quick meeting and we can talk more there. Yes, so our time is up, but still we'll keep this open for another 2 more minutes. We'll be happy to answer the question if you guys have anything. And not to worry, my team, we also have your contact information. My team will reach out to you personally, where you guys can schedule a demo with us and we'll be happy to answer that for you. Hi, yes, Bernal. Thank you,
Uh,
Satish. Yeah,
yeah, Sharanya, I have one question. So what I
sure.
felt uh, whenever our employee are visiting their dealers or whatever our customer is there, so is there having any kind of possibility to auto check in and check out?
No, we don't do auto check-in and check-out. It is basically the manual process that you have to do. So I hope my team would have explained you, because the reason behind this is, we track the number of appointments and everything, right? And there is a lot of possibilities. Like they may go for the appointment. Sometimes it can be a casual visit, but every company will have a different process. So it is not basically auto check-in and check-out, but what you can do is in meeting notes, probably you can have that thing sorted out. I'll ask my customer success team to reach out to you on that, but auto check-in and check-out, we don't have it.
Okay,
And
but
also the meeting notes, right? Like whenever you have a meeting notes data, so those datas will be missed as well. We
okay.
collect the information from the clients, right?
Hmm.
So if you keep that, then we have a customized form for you to collect all the information, basically, right? When they go and meet the clients, the live photographs or the information that you want to collect from your clients. So if you have an option, I mean, if you don't have an option to do it manually, then you will not get all those informations collected because that gives you the real time answer for you, right? I mean, what happened in the meeting? What is the update about the meeting?
Okay. But what I understand, like customers already we already have with the latitude, longitude, right? So for means who which customers are common for those places also, if we could have make the easier for the auto check-in check-out, that will be helpful. So is it any possibility is there?
Let me take this question, Saranya.
Sure.
Hi, Banali. This is Bharat.
Yeah, hi Bharat.
Yeah, hi. Hey, so there are a couple of reasons why we don't do this. It's technically feasible and viable, but we don't do it for a couple of reasons. Number one, um, basically, people will go for many reasons, right? They might be going on that side, they might come back, or they're just driving past by.
Hmm.
You just don't want to check in without their knowledge, number one. Number two, uh, we if it has to be an auto check-in, check-out, we need to constantly checking this particular person is there in that location or not, along with their current location with the supposed location, right? Which means that it is a computation power. It's not necessarily server cost, but it is going to be a heavy load on the particular device, right? And then
Okay.
we are already overloading or we are already taking, this GPS and stuff. You don't want to overload a lot more on it unnecessarily, right?
Hmm.
So these are the two primary reasons. Predominantly, the user is supposed to know where they're going and check in, check out process. Otherwise, you will have a practical problem, right? Uh, they might be doing a U-turn. They might be going to another customer via that customer. Then automatically this would check in. And how would you confirm? How would you say that this particular employee checked in there or not? Because it's very difficult to quantify. In real time, they would have checked in and then they said that the customer is not there. They would have left. The total time taken there would have been 20 seconds in real time. Or they would have stood in a traffic signal nearby, close by, and it would have auto checked in. So there would be a lot of practical problem would come. It would be a lot more chaos actually. So we didn't want to entertain all those things. That's why we deliberately we did not give that auto check-in option.
Okay, I understand your point, but what I want to try to make you understand, like unknown customer, yeah, I agree with your point. Okay, but which are the known customer for us? Like regularly we are visiting. Like today is Thursday, 24th, right? So suppose ABC is the customer with whom I already visiting every Thursday. So last week also I visited. So for that particular customer is enlisted in my lease log data, lease data, right? So that known customer, if it is possible, that is also it will be helpful for us because we know that is our customer and that is inbuilt with me on my lease log team. This is the particular like latitude and longitude. If they are going another place and trying to do the check in check out, it is not possible.
Yeah, but only again, right? It is the same point. We go back to the same point, right? Now think this. It is a known customer, that's fine. But
Hmm.
each and every location we take from the mobile,
Hmm.
don't know whether that location is that actual customer location or he is still at home. So no matter what, you need to keep checking whether that particular location is the customer location or not. So think about the computation that you would be doing. It's a lot more for the servers to compute or even the mobile side of it. right? It's a known customer, well and good, but then still think about the number of coordinates, the thousands of coordinates we would be taking from a particular user, right? It's a lot of locations we take, a lot of coordinates we take in a particular minute, in a particular hour, and each and every location that comes from that mobile, we needed to check against the server whether this is that particular customer or not. You might be having 100 customers in your database or your for your company for
Yeah.
that particular employee. Each and every coordinate that has come out of that mobile for that particular employee, you would have to go and check. Let's say, for example, you are having 500 customers. You would have to check against those 500 customers because we don't know which customer that is going to be, right? It is too much. It's too much processing, and it's very heavy loading. That's why
Oh,
don't do it. But technical feasibility wise, it is doable for sure.
okay.
If it is really pushing,
Hmm.
we need to think about it, and it's at the eventually it's going to come to a cost part also, right? Because it's a lot of computation. Definitely, that is something we really like to what do you say, sit down and solutioning that if that is really needed for you guys. Absolutely, we can encourage that. That's not a problem.
Okay, done. Then, if you are assuring me this part, so I will discuss with my managing director, and definitely I will inform to Sangeeta madam, because I don't have any of your contact direct.
Yeah, sure. No,
And hmm,
customer success team is, they are they have everything, they have access, and
hmm.
we can sit down and if you come in as a request, definitely we will address it appropriately.
Okay, okay. And Bharat sir, I having one requirement, like sub dealer options. It should be there, because see, ABC is a customer, as for example, for Minerva Circle, and as for the same like owner, he having some another counter as well in JP Nagar, Arekere, फिर HSR layout. Okay, so these are the location where he having some sub branches as well. So in that case, if you could have take some actions or do any rectification or improve the portal, so what we having, like we having the one master master list in the for the customer. So in Tally, they are accessing lots of customer, means lots of sub branch based on the one single customers. Okay, so similarly, if we could have get this particular opportunity, so what we having in our tally details, same thing we will get in the list log. So whatever we are,
Your
the issue for the accurate performance, that will be solved appropriately.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're very spot on that, Miss Bernali.
Hmm.
Uh, Especially for these kind of business practical reasons, right? We have built our list CRM very specifically to address on-field CRM activities. We
Yes.
already launched our list CRM. Soon, customer success will come out and talk to you about it, where you can create your modules the way you would want and still integrate within Lystloc the different modules on field, uh,
Hmm.
the connectedness of different modules on that particular location. The way you said, right, you should be easily create a distribution or a distributor module within Lystloc or List CRM. And
Hmm.
then people on field would be very easily will be able to access those modules and do whatever or perform whatever the activity that they want to do. What I'll do is I'll ask the customer success team or Saranya will coordinate that,
Hmm.
how this new modules can benefit. And it's very vast. The kind of a problems that these kind of modules or list CRM modules can solve is tremendous, because CRMs in the traditional CRMs cannot solve very specifically on-field problems, right? But that's where Listlock has a one and only solution at this point in time. On top of all location-related solutions that we provide, we build this CRM modules on top of it. It's practically it's a CRM, but it can be any modules for that matter to solve your business problems. So
Hmm.
I'll ask the CS team to talk to you, or Charanya also to talk to you how we can practically solve this problem for you with our new launch. But we just launched a few weeks back. We are just seeing the beta version of it. And customers like you, definitely we have a plan to talk to you guys and see how really it can help you. Given that you asked this question, I'm pretty confident that we should be able to solve this in a matter of 2 minutes or 3 minutes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Bharat, and thank you, Bernali, for all your questions. And in the best interest of time, so we have to close this session now, but we will definitely get back to each one of you and, personally take all your questions and we'll take it forward from there.
Uh,
And Satish, yes, no problem. I got your question. Can we check the live tracking of an employee? Yes, you can do that. And we would love to meet you on a quick demo, Satish. Our team will schedule a demo with you and we will be happy to take it forward from there. So over to you, Poonam.
All right. So this brings us to the end of the webinar. Thank you, everybody, for joining this call today. We hope that this webinar was insightful and valuable to you all. And we hope to see you in our next upcoming webinars. Do follow us on our social media channels where we will be updating about the upcoming webinars, and also we'll be sharing resources on how you can manage your workforce in a smarter way. So thank you. Until next time, thank you, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Everyone, good day.
Yeah, bye. Good day.